myself. You're starting. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Yo, You Like That. This is the talk show of your host, me, Zarataro, the lovable ham ham. Let me give everyone a good old ham hi out there. On Yo, You Like That, I bring guests in of the creative personality types, and we talk about something they love, something they enjoy, something that is just really, important to them, whether it helps them, like, occupy their time or it's just a fun hobby. Good stuff like that, and I want to share it with all of you. We have a very wonderful guest here with us today. Let's go ahead and bring her in. Ba 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 ba. PandyBunny, hello.
Hi. Hello. It's I, PandyBunny. Da-da-da.
It's great to see you here today. Thank you so much for coming onto the show. How are you?
I am doing great. Slightly recovering, but I am great from being sick.
Yes, no, it is a very sick existence out there. I ended up getting COVID like the day after Christmas, and I was just like, oh man, I guess I was bad last year. Santa Claus really was watching.
Oh no. Random coal under your pillow, I guess.
COVID cold.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, for the uninitiated, please introduce yourself.
Yes. I do agree. Like, hi, bun hiyo. Like always. That's what I do. Jeez, where do I start? Cause like I don't want it to go too long. But yeah. First of all, hello. I am PandyBunny, magical bunny girl and waifu in training. I have currently 2 OCs. One's right now what you're looking at, and the other's a purple one, which is a Rice Kitty. She's the magical kitty girl, goth girlfriend, apparently. Yeah. And a lot of people see what's on my head, which is a duck. This one's named...
I love it.
Thank you. He's named after cheese, which is cheddar, but we call him Cheddar.
Cheddar, I like it.
Yeah. And the other OC, which is the kitty girl, she has a purple one, and that one's name is Taro. You know, because purple. Yeah.
Taro's great. I love Taros.
Yeah. Yummy. And I'm also like a low energy variety streamer, so I'm not like out there, I guess.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
I respect. Just sometimes just vibing is what the night needs.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. And then it's one of those like I know I'm very like calm and all that, and I sometimes feel like, oh no, people are quiet. It turns out they fall asleep because they're so comfy.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
I've had people come onto my stream and be like, yeah, listen, it's like 3 a.m. I can't sleep. I'm putting on your stream. I'm like, whatever, dude. Mad respect. I mean,
yeah. They're like, I need you to stream. Why? I'm having such a hard time sleeping. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. 5 minutes
may
in.
the dulcet tones of me screaming as I ruined this jump in Mario lull you to sleep.
I'm wondering how you scream now. Is it like an ah or like a loud no?
It depends on the frustration, but more it's like ah.
Ah, yes, that's a wonderful scream. I could sleep through that too.
Oh
my
man.
gosh. No. Hold on, let me take
Well, thank you so much for coming on. Let me go ahead and bring up our topic you've picked for us today. We've got a double-decker of awesome games. We got Power Wash Simulator and House Flipper. I'm not very hip and with it, but from what I am told, these 2 games are the top ticket. They are on fire of popularity.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, Power Wash and House Flipper are currently my 2 favorite games right now, which I don't know. Sometimes I talk about it too much, and then people are like, there's no way something like this is that great. It sounds so tedious and boring. They watch me play it, they're like, hey, or they watch someone else play it, and they're like, yo, this doesn't seem too bad. They try it out themselves and they're hooked. I'm like,
Yeah.
it happens. It happens. So glad.
Oh man. How did you first find these games? Like did you watch someone else play them and got hooked, or did you like come across them sporadically via like the online?
So, uh, the first one I believe that I got into was House Flipper. I have a friend, she's into like indie games and stuff like that. And she's like, "Hey, I know you like comfy games, so I'm gonna drop this here and you tell me what you think." And I'm like, I like the concept because cleaning the main when you first get into the main game, it's like cleaning and stuff like that. And I'm like, yo, I can't do that IRL because chemicals and stuff that I can't do. So I'm just gonna like, this game is that whole gateway of like, ah, yes, I feel fulfilled. I'm doing something. Yeah.
Oh no, I totally get that feeling. I've spent many a time hitting rocks in Final Fantasy 14, and I'm like, man, I wish I had the energy to be able to just be outside and hit rocks for hours on end.
Yeah.
It's cathartic.
Yeah. All that grinding and it just, I don't know, it feels very fulfilling, which is great.
It does.
Yeah.
People like think, oh yeah, no, you're just doing a thing. It's like, yo, do the thing, and you're gonna be like, yeah, no, this is all I want to do for the next hour.
Mm-hmm. Or even worse, like next 6 hours is like a lot of my friends do. I'm like, or more because Final Fantasy is wow. That game is so great too. I love it.
Okay, so that was House Flipper. What about Power Wash?
Power Wash? Oh, that one I came across myself. It was recommended to me on Steam. Randomly,
Nice.
it's like, hey, you might like this, or I'm like, okay. So I checked out like the videos and stuff like that, and then I saw I think I forgot who it was. I was watching another VTuber. They were playing it because I was like on the fence, and I saw them playing it for a little bit, and I don't remember who because it was like such a long time ago because this game came out over a year ago, and a little bit over a year ago. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't do this IRL, but I'll totally do this in game, and why not? And here I am, like, you know, a little bit over a year later.
I imagine a pressure washer in real life feels very, very fun to use. It's just like
Yeah,
the level of power you have.
yeah.
The first time I actually saw a power wash, I think it was Neander's. There was like a little short where she says, "I'm gonna power wash the sun," and then so she just fires up at the sun for like a few minutes, and I'm like, okay, this looks silly.
Yeah, but it's like one of those like, ah, yes, you could act silly and it's really cute in a sense.
Yeah, no, I like that. I'm glad the scene recommended actually like worked out for you. A lot of
Hmm.
times it doesn't work so well for me. It's like, oh, here's the Hitler dating sim that's really popular? Question mark. Why is this being recommended to me?
I don't know. It's people like you who play games like this will enjoy dating Hitler or some stuff. I don't know, dude.
We saw that you liked space pinball, so here's the Hitler dating sim. It's like, all right, I guess that's an algorithm, sure.
Two unrelated things. I don't get it, but okay.
Oh man. So when it comes to both of the games, is there like a certain aspect of it that you find like the most enjoyable? Like, is it kind of like the levels, or is it uh,
Mhm.
what am I trying to think of? Is it like the levels are kind of just like the freedom to kind of just like move around on your own, or?
Uh, man, I'm like, ooh, should I'm thinking of whether like, okay, well, there's like multiple reasons as to like why I like a- like power wash and house flipper. It's like like I can't do a lot physically IRL, like outside of like online. So this is like kind of in a sense like a replacement for me, and
Oh, okay.
yeah, and honestly, I really do enjoy the tedious things, super tedious things. It also goes into like refilling the like soap dispensers or like the salt shakers. I like stuff like that. It just gives me a sense of calm and whatnot. It's so strange, but like there are other people who share the same sentiment, and which is amazing in all honesty. And I guess because it's like uh oh, there's so much with Power Wash though that it's like so strange. It's different. It's actually different, despite it being a cleaning simulator. Um, it's just really different. Like I don't want to try to give too much out of it because you have to
No, no,
play
no.
the game.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I saw that there's like Final Fantasy VII DLC for it,
yeah,
and I'm like, you can wash the Shinra machines. I'm like, what?
yeah.
What are you talking about? I'm like, yo, this is this is great. I love this.
Yeah. There's also one that came before that, which is the Laura Croft pack too. So you get to clean her manor and her like all that
Oh
stuff.
my
Yeah,
gosh! Oh, I need to see that one right now. Like I
yeah.
had so much fun back in the PlayStation 1 days, just jumping around the Croft Manor.
Oh yeah. It looks like
It's like, do you want to
yeah.
start the game? I'm like, no, the game scares me. They're Velociraptors. I just want to play in the
No,
mansion.
no.
It's,
Yeah. Looks like a cool place to do parkour at. Really, really do like that. Honestly.
I wish I had my own mansion for parkour.
Oh gosh.
I was like, why else would you need all that space? I mean, clearly, there's not enough people living in one of those.
just just play the game and you'll have your fulfillment. It's just like that's all. Oh my gosh. Gonna drink. There we go.
So I look at these and I'm always like kind of like curious because when I first think about these types of games, it kind of reminds me of Sims.
Mhm.
How you would like a lot of customization, just like building the house, just kind of like having like a little makeshift family there. And then I'm like, was that probably like the impetus for this kind of like genre? But then I'm like maybe it was like Viscera Cleanup, where you like work as a janitor and all those stages where
Mhm.
everything goes wrong.
Eh,
I'm like, I don't know. It's both of these games, they feel like almost like so on their own.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, with House Flipper, it does have the like viscera cleanup feel, but it's not like as weird or odd, I guess. But it does,
I think that's
yeah,
also part of it.
yeah.
And it being a lot more grounded and down to earth
Hmm.
actually is a bit easier to get into.
Yes. Uh, each level has its own story to it. So like, a family needs it for that because who knows, like one of them, there was a girlfriend, she broke up with her boyfriend and her boyfriend stole all the radiators in the house, so you have to rebuy them.
That
And
jerk.
yeah, yeah, I'm like, okay. Stuff like that. Or there was a fire and you're helping a family, stuff like that. That's like the first part of the game. The other part is buying your own homes and also furnishing it and all that stuff. So it gives you the freedom of like how you can design the home, and they'll have like families there be like, oh, we don't like this or stuff like that. But it's up to you if you want to listen to them or not. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you sell the home, they buy it, you get more money, and then you can get the next home and stuff like that. That's the main game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you go for more of a pastel kind of like, light blues, light greens, or do you go for more like solid paint jobs? Do you go for patterns? Like break it down for me. What's your strategy?
It's different. Like, I may be pink, but I also do like the dark colors. Hence my other OC. She's
Yeah.
purple and black and stuff like that. So I like colors of all kinds. Oof. I don't know. I guess it depends how I feel. Like I'll do one, maybe like the living room, probably like an orange color, and
Ooh.
yeah, or the flooring if I take it out, depending on the wood. Yeah, it actually goes really in depth. Like, ooh, what kind of wood flooring, or do you want tiles or anything like that? Like you have no limit on where to use the wood flooring and the tiles. It's like, okay, just as long as
No
it.
carpet for this ham.
Yeah,
It's-
exactly. Carpet in the summertime? No, we'll not have that. No, no.
Oh, that's cool though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I like the idea that it gives you just like that much freedom. And from what I've seen on it, like the options are,
Mm-hmm.
uh, like not only broad, but they get broader. And it's like Jesus, the
Yeah.
level of like work and just like imagination that they
Yeah.
put into something like that. It's just like, oh, that's so smart.
Mm-hmm.
That's so smart.
Yeah. And it doesn't stop with just like the regular home furnishings. It also goes into, oh, there's Christmas. Here you go, Christmas stuff all over the place if you want. Or like, I think there was a little short Halloween session. I'm not sure if they still have the stuff in there, but also since it doesn't stop there, they recently did pets, like a pets expansion, so you can actually take care of like turtles, fishes, I
Oh my
believe.
God, every game needs a pets expansion.
Yeah, and I think like hamsters, I think too, in there.
Yeah, let's go. Finally, hamsters represent.
Yeah. So it's great. Like you could make it all like cozy for them, and I don't know. It's just so much you could do. I, but it does take a lot of your time with like these kind of simulator games that they take forever. But and it's fine because it just occupies so much of your time. Sometimes you need it. It's just like brain
Yeah,
dead
no,
and just
sometimes you
go.
just need to have it
Yeah.
on, either put on a podcast or like a movie you just want to listen
Mm-hmm.
to and just go with it.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Oh man. These games are fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Is there a particular stage that's like your favorite?
In House Flipper? Or
In either.
okay. Uh hmm, let's see. I think so in Power Wash Simulator. Uh it's when this isn't I'm like, how do I explain this?
Space Station, gotcha.
Oh goodness gracious. Uh so there's one instance it's in the game it's not too far in where you clean the mayor's home of the city that you're working in.
Okay.
Yeah. His house is completely trashed with eggs just apparently, yeah,
Eggs?
eggs, yeah. Apparently his comments were these silly like hooligans, you know, the kids in their neighborhood trashed my home, and it's like that they're just causing the chaos, the troubles. And I'm like, oh boy, you must not be a really good person if people are just like doing that. Yeah. Yeah. And the reason why I'm saying this and why it sticks out to me, it's because you're not allowed to enter his front yard at all. You have to
Oh wait,
clean,
really?
yeah, you have to clean his home from behind the gate.
Wow, okay.
Yes. And then he throws in, oh yeah, once you're done with cleaning my house, you also have to clean my boat too. I'm like,
What?
great, great. And I'm just like, how am I gonna clean this whole front area? So you have to actually like crouch, lay down on on the floor, and do all these crazy angles just to get it cleaned. And I'm just like, I really dislike this guy right now. And yeah.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm. And you also find out about so you've been looking for the mayor's cat too. That's a big thing. They've even introduced it in like the beginning of the game, and he keeps talking about his cat. So while you're cleaning his boat, he's talking about his cat. So that's why it just stuck out to me. And also that's like a turning point in the game too. So yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
okay. Well, I will look forward to that in the future because
yeah,
that sounds fun.
yeah. It really is. Uh, give me a second. I'm gonna drink something. Hold up.
Oh no, you're
Hydration.
good.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm done drinking. Yeah. And for like House Flipper, oh my gosh. I think the one that stood out to me was their so it was I cleaned this like one floor one like whole floor, like maybe like six bedrooms and a kitchen and a living room and stuff like that.
Ooh.
It was this big place, and there was a apparently college boys that lived in there, and they trashed the whole place.
Oh.
Uh, yeah. After they trashed it, apparently some of the like homeless folks also went in there and trashed it even more, and that was when they introduced roaches into the game.
Ah! No!
Yeah.
No, I don't want that.
And then you learn how to use a vacuum to vacuum them up, and I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm freaking out. No, it's gross, roaches. And also, if you have a fear of roaches, you could switch it over to broken glass. So
Oh.
yeah, there a lot of these games are being considerate of your like phobias or basically your fears and stuff like that. And you have options like, oh, if you're uh it's not one of the games, but I will put it out there. Um Train station renovation, it has
Mhm.
blood in there, and you can remove that and things like that. And with I think with House Slipper,
Like to do
yeah,
like the Chinese anime censorship where it just makes everything
white.
white and looks kind of uncomfortable.
Actually, I haven't checked that out because I don't have that. But if someone else has done it, I would like to know. That's for sure.
I
Yeah. Um.
saw Grounded has like the arachnophobia mode where it's like,
Mhm.
yeah, there are spiders, but if you just hit the switch, the spiders turn into like little like rainbow creatures, and it's like, oh,
That's not
that's
bad.
also horrifying.
No, that doesn't sound bad though. I think I'd like a rainbow creature other than a spider.
Big spider.
Yeah. The spider sounding so horrifying, but I'm like, but that's the better horrifying one than this eight-legged thing that could be bigger than the size of your palm or head, or who knows, uh, uh, uh a wall of sizable length.
Everyone is big and strong until they see like a flying roach up close, and then they're like, nope, nope,
No,
nope. Oh, all courage has left
no,
the room. Goodbye.
no,
Burn the house down.
no, no. And I get those in the summer, so yeah, lovely, lovely times.
I have an oak tree in my backyard, so it's inevitable.
Yeah. That and spiders. Ooh. So bleh.
But still, that's pretty cool. Though. So
Mhm.
it's got you can switch out with broken glass
Mhm.
and college frat house. Do you have to like actually like chase out like any people? Like
N-
it's like you
no,
hit the wall and just like a homeless guy pops out.
no. And although I kind of want that, but like, no, they don't. It's just they tell you like, oh yes, homeless people were in here, so there's a bunch of boxes and whatever else kind of shenanigans they tell you, and then you just have to clean up after them and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. And like sometimes rearrange furniture, sell it, or like put new furniture in, which is very interesting. And you also get to design the colors and stuff like that and the materials with some of the furniture, which is nice.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why you said it gets so in depth, which is amazing, honestly.
I like that.
Yeah.
You to really be your own avant-garde, super Zoolander style fashionista,
Mhm.
only for houses.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, what would be the craziest thing to try and like flip on a house flipper? Do you ever do a restaurant?
No, they haven't done the restaurant. It's mostly just like
Okay.
houses and
Mostly just houses?
yeah.
Okay, okay. What would be the craziest kind of house? Tree house! There we
Oh,
go.
that would be cool actually. Would love that. Just doing a whole treehouse.
Yeah, no, we need to send them an email, be like, hey, we need a treehouse update.
Yeah.
It's,
It's like but if you're into tree houses, there's one on House Slipper.
yeah!
No, you in the House Slipper. I mean Power Wash. Oh my gosh, because I'm staring at the House Slipper picture. Sorry. Power
Oh,
Wash.
you're good.
Yeah, there's a Power Wash, and also apparently Bigfoot involved. So there.
Oh, Bigfoot.
Yeah.
I like it.
Mhm.
It's always crazy. Like people tell me, it's like you notice how like Bigfoot sightings have like dropped now that everyone has like camera on their phone. So I'm
Hmm.
like, so what does that mean? Like Bigfoot knows how to like dodge cameras now, or that?
No, no, no.
It's,
He's camera
they're like, I
shy.
don't know. It's just a thing, just a thing.
Yeah. No, he's pretty camera shy. Uh, for sure, because he knows like, oh, the cameras can get a better less pixelated version of me. Oh no, I can't be out there anymore. I'm just gonna chill in my cave now.
I bet he does have a big social media presence. He just uses a lot of filters, just Instagram filters.
Oh my gosh, that would be great. Just knowing like one of the biggest I don't know, Instagrammers or TikTokers out there.
Yeah, this is your boy BF here. I got my sponsorship with with Rockstar Energy Drink.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, if not, then they need to sponsor him because it just makes money. It's printing money.
Mm-hmm.
That idea is free. That idea is free, along with the treehouse idea. But then any other idea after that, I'm gonna have to charge you.
Oh no. Can't get them ham bucks in, you know?
Gotta get them ham bucks in.
Yeah.
Sunflower seeds ain't cheap.
Oh, gosh. Oh my gosh. I was like, wait, sunflowers. I'm like, that I forgot the sound they make when they do when they eat the sunflowers. Little like hamsters now, and I remember I was like, wait a minute, I just randomly got up in my head. I'm like, I forgot their lingo. I used to know it. And...
Oh, I love all the little ham noises
Mhm.
like cushy 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 cushy.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, that was like healing for the soul for me.
It was, yeah.
Hmm.
I used to watch it every morning before school, and I'm like, this is some good vibes before it's gonna be miserable for the next few hours.
Yeah,
It's,
you're so lucky. You get it in the morning. I got it after like after school. Come back from school and then I could just watch it there while I'm doing my homework. So, and I would have loved to start my day with like the little cute little guys. Yeah,
heck yeah.
yeah.
Only time though is sometimes the bus came early and oops.
Oh no.
It's like bus, be consistent. How you have just enough time to finish the episode and then run to the bus stop. Nope. It's like, all right, bye. I'm like, well, I'm gonna finish watching the ending credits, I guess, because I already missed the bus.
Oh no. Yeah.
Priorities. That's all I can say.
Jeez. Yeah. I got like I think it was like Dragon Ball Z in the morning though. I would say that.
Hey, that's also a way to get pumped in a different way.
It's time to go and smash my day just to bits. Yeah, I can do anything. Rawr.
Gonna go the next level. Ah! All right, time for English class. I'm charging up still. Ah! I really need this. I forgot to read the book last night.
With hardly any sleep. Oh no.
Ah! Oh, school. It was a time. It was an era. I don't think I could do school nowadays, though.
It same here. And like my brain is like derp yo right now. Ah, Sag. Maybe this is the result of just letting the simulator go and just
It does just kind of just like have just like such a relaxing
yeah.
like tone to it. I was like
Mhm.
playing it earlier to record the footage,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, oh man, how much time has passed? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I guess I have all the footage I need, but I'm not done with the stage. So, so
Yeah.
it's like 30 minutes later. I'm just like, ah.
Yeah. Ooh. 30 minutes thing. Some of these take like 4 or 6 hours to do.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. I can imagine.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
After trying it out, now I want to like get my friend group in on like some like multiplayer because I bet it's much fun as it is just like solo. I can't imagine like with like more people. I'm like, ooh, and you can like yell at your friends for doing a bad job. It's like, yes.
Yeah. I think you could push like the if you're on the keyboard, I don't know about controller, like tab, and you could see the percentages of each thing that if it's fully cleaned or not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That probably is a button. I just didn't find it. It took me a while to find even the the detective view where it
Mhm.
shows you like the grimy spots.
Yeah.
Like it took me like 45 minutes before I found that button. I'm like,
Oh, it is okay.
I was doing okay without it, but then I got to like the 99%, and it's like I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. It, and it has like the different positions of like standing, slight crouch, like, and then on the floor. And I'm like, yeah, you gotta make use of every single
You really do. You
yeah,
don't think about how gross something is on the bottom
yeah.
until you see it.
No, that's a spot everyone misses. Oh my gosh.
It's like, but dust falls down. It shouldn't be this dusty. No, it needs grime.
Yeah,
Clean it all.
it's everything you could think of. Bird, Birdo waste, and everything, moss, maybe bubble gum or oil, the gasoline. I don't know. You name it. It's terrible.
All the mold, all the fungi, all
Yeah.
the Last of Us friends.
Jeez. Yeah, get rid of them. You don't want them here. No. Shoo.
Oh man. Let me get this pulled up here because one of the questions I was going to ask you was, would you recommend
Mm-hmm.
these games for everyone? And you wanted to bring up this TikTok here. Let me get this
Mm-hmm.
up.
Yeah. Because he perfectly explains what I tried to say with things like that. Like, I don't want it to get too dark because I know like people like to watch, everybody to get away from the like bad times, but not everyone is like, you know, um that it's not always good times out there. And this guy perfectly explains it as to why, like, you know, I recommend people with like depression and stuff like that to try out these things for a reason and stuff like that. It helps out a lot uh with stuff like that because it makes you not think of the bad things. You kind of just like, I need to clean this I need to clean this chair. I need to clean this umbrella. I 99%. Where is it? It gives your mind something else to think about other than you're like, like
Nope.
mental
Give me one second.
issues.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh no, log into TikTok.
It's stopping. It's stopping.
Oh no.
Oh, I guess I'm not logged in. I guess that makes sense. Hold on.
Log into TikTok. Who logs into TikTok nowadays? Yuck. No.
Not me. All right, let's see. Okay, no. Oh well, we'll just let the voice play out.
Yeah, it's fine because he's just playing Valorant. I'm like, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Let's start back up. Did I break it? No, I don't want to break it. Ba ba ba. Go. Go. Go.
It doesn't want to go. Okay. Doesn't want to work.
There.
Gee.
E. Delete, paste. Okay. Super delete. Then add it back in.
Oh no. I feel so bad because usually now I do feel like, because usually when I appear in places I tend to break things. So this is kind
Oh,
of
you are good.
no.
Oh, cool. All right, we got it up.
All right.
There's this fucking Japanese concept called Komo Rebi. It's the interplay of sun between the leaves of a tree. But also that, like, there are moments in life that are so beautiful that no matter how shit your life is, it's worth it. And you need to go find more of those moments and realize how beautiful this world is and find some inspiration to be here. It's okay to feel like that's not the case. A lot of people feel that way. But you can also reconnect yourself.
Oh, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Komosabe? Komoshibe?
Komorebi.
Komorebi, thank you.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. The art of just enjoying it, relaxing,
Mhm.
zen. No, I can imagine. Probably a lot of people kind of need some time to put that in their life. Um,
Mhm.
I know we said we weren't gonna go like too real, but I do always want to think about like I don't know how it was for you, but when I was growing up, it was always like the parents get home from work and they just sit in front of the TV all day and they just kind of just like veg, but you always kind of wonder, it's like, isn't there something that they kind of want to like do on their free time that's not the TV? And I think nowadays with like the way technology is going, I think like our like younger generation or our generation, we have a lot more kind of freedom to be able to like do things that are like relaxing and zen uh and I feel like it's almost like needed for a better like sense of like mental health because holy shit, the world.
Mhm. Yeah, which is why I do I always do recommend Power Wash Simulator because they're huge advocates for mental health. Just recently, they did a study, basically like you helped with the studies of like, and they wanted to see like how the game affected your mental health, so they would ask questions and stuff like that, which is still accessible until the, I believe, the 20th of this month. And if you like do their survey, they give you like free stuff, you know, for you to use in game to use, which is very
Okay.
nice. Yeah.
I like that. Yeah,
Mhm.
no, uh I always love the like actual science that people are doing nowadays that
Mhm.
prove just how like beneficial like playing video games are for just people in general. Like if you play Mario, your gray matter in your brain actually expands. If you play oh, what was it called? I forget exactly what it was, but there was a game that actually kind of helped like your pattern recognition and color. I think it was like called like it was like I think it was on the DS. It was like a left brain, right brain kind of thing. Uh,
Is it the Brain
but like
Academy or?
uh, that one might be added, but they were talking about a very specific one in regards. It was like a hospital that used them for their like Alzheimer's patients.
Oh,
It was kind of like helping them in like small cases like with memory.
I don't think I've heard of that. To be honest.
I'll see if I can find the article. It was a long time ago,
Mm-hmm.
uh but yeah, no, just yeah, video games are good for people. Video games
Mm-hmm.
are like amazing and um they don't cause kids to, you know, worship the devil.
But I mean, who knows? Sometimes it could get pretty
I
dark.
mean, if they do, it's not like that's a bad thing. What, you want to fight?
Oh God.
Oh man. But yeah, no, like these games are like super fun and not I really kind of want to see like more of what like these kind of games will come out.
Mm-hmm.
Cuz simulators like they're what was probably the first big simulator that came out that kind of like took off? Was it Surgeon Simulator or Cooking Simulator, do you think?
Mm, I don't know. I feel like they came out around the same time, though.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I think the more that was more talked about was probably like surgeon, and then it moved on to cooking afterwards.
And then goats.
Yeah,
Nothing but goats.
ghosts. Yeah, and then walking and sitting. Those are those are
Yeah.
now simulators. There's a simulator for everything. I'm gonna be very honest now.
There's a simulator for simulators.
Yes, yes, and
Experience the idea of re-experiencing something.
it's gotten really so simulators have gotten really big to the point that there's a bunch of them, dare I say this, on Roblox. You, I
Oh, I hear about that.
I am I do get on Roblox to go play them, and there's like a lawnmower one and one for sitting in like a snow machine and also like cleaning out the neighbors' yards for the snow.
Oh, snow machine one
Yes.
sounds so cool. Like pun not intended.
No. And there's one for like deliveries and then one for pizza, and it also, strangely enough, has reached to Fortnite. I've
Really?
Yes, they so there's like you know how there's like Mario Maker where you can make your own levels and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can also do that in Fortnite, and those are
Oh,
called
you make your own game modes.
yeah,
Okay.
There are people who create their own type of experiences and whatnot. There's one for mining rocks, and I'm just like, yeah,
I can hit rocks.
yeah, you can hit rocks. Yeah. Also like tycoons, and it's
Oh
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I used to like play all the roller coaster tycoons back in the day.
Yeah.
And then it became Thrillville, and then it became what was the next one that came up? It was another theme park one. I can't remember. Yes.
Yeah. There's you play too many games, you just forget a lot. Oh boy.
The era of the simulator, nonstop, can't stop. You can't stop this train. So
Yeah.
literally, there are train simulators. They're very expensive.
Yes. And then, oh my gosh, I'm just like, yeah, thinking about all the like simulators I've tried out, and it's like, happiness. Yes, very much happiness.
Yeah, no, I can't say I've ever had a bad time playing one. They're all just like fun.
Yeah.
Fun to get to like just try stuff out. Like nowadays, I guess the reason why you need a simulator is because you don't get all the experiences to like be able to go to a place and like I want to cook a 5-star meal. Give me that filet mignon. All right, that'll be $500. Ah! Instead, I will ruin the steak via the virtual space. And then the fire extinguisher blows up, and then I'm like, oh man, I really, really didn't do good on this one.
Yes. Oh my gosh, things explode in House Flipper. I will tell you that.
Oh, they do. Yo, let's
And
go.
I'm like thinking, I'm like, wait a minute, explosions, House Flipper. There's like a post-apocalyptic DLC in there. Yeah.
Yes, this is the kind of thing I'm wanting to hear.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And they allow you to use like a flamethrower in a sense, so you could burn up all the debris. Yeah, don't use that on a propane tank. I did not see it, and you know what happened.
It said inflammable. I thought that. Why does that mean the same thing as flammable?
It was so loud. I could not. I was like, oh no, I have ruined the
Come
comfy
home. All right.
experience.
Well, there are my ears. Oh well.
No. Jeez.
Oh
It
man.
was scary. It was scary. I'll tell that.
It's like when they give the warnings. It's like sudden explosions may erupt in your ears. Be careful when listening in quiet places. Oh.
Just imagine hearing that at like 3 in the morning. The huge.
That'll get the neighbor. That'll have the neighbors call on you. What was that? Failure. Just failure. Time to try again. The zombie apocalypse needs a home.
Restart it. Yay. Also, I question some of the reality of these things. I know I shouldn't, but like with House Flipper, you're outside in a flashlight and picking up like weeds and stuff like that, or other things. And I'm like, do you think your neighbors would be like, what is that idiot doing out there at nighttime?
The cops would definitely be called. Like that, there is no doubt. There's someone gardening at 1 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, that don't make sense. If it's not a crime, it will be tomorrow.
Can't do gardening at 1 a.m. in the morning anymore. Gosh darn.
But it's so cool outside. It's the best time to garden, really.
Yeah, or cut down trees. You never know what you need to do.
Oh, I can't even imagine what my neighbors would do if I just like turned on the lawnmower at like 2:30 in the morning. Like, no, this is peak time. Look, the moon's out.
And the like, oh my gosh, the fireflies are out. Total pretty. There we go. You can.
Total pretty.
Yeah.
See, it's the ambience.
Yeah.
Y'all wish y'all would mow y'all's lawns at 2:30 in the morning.
It'd be great. That relaxation. Having your neighbors yell at you. It's great.
Oh. Yeah, it's something you can only get away with once. That's the rule.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we are at the point where we will go ahead and take a question from the audience. Audience, if you have a question for either of us about simulator games, or just to Pandy Bunny in general, feel free to ask in the chat. Trying to think of what else could be like a good simulator game.
Mm.
Hmm.
Well, if you want something different, that's pure more than just train station renovator. That's actually
Train station renovator.
yeah, or
Okay.
train station renovation or something like that. I butcher things.
See, Baby Dove says, what would be the ultimate simulator game?
Oh my gosh, the ultimate simulator game that
Hmm.
hasn't been made or like already out there, because I can think of one that I would love to do. You know, the Gundam kits, so Gunpla. Yes.
Gunplay, yes.
Okay. I would love for there to be a game, a simulator of that, building actual models. I mean, because like I could bring up one. I liked G Gundam, and
Yes.
one of the two ones that I liked is the Noble Gundam and the Dragon Gundam. I would love to build both of those.
Yeah, Alan
Even
B and Saisaishi. Alan B is best girl.
yes,
Hands down.
exactly. I would love to build those two Gundams, because I did build a really mini model of the Dragon Gundam, but that broke because like a kid was playing with that, and I was like, fine. It's like someone I was babysitting a long time ago, and I'm fine with that. But I would love to have like something where like where someone can't ruin all the hours of work like that.
Yeah, no, that sounds like it'd be really fun. There's almost an option very similar to that in Gundam Breaker 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a beat 'em up with where you play as Gunplas,
Mm-hmm.
and you basically break all the parts off the other ones, and you can like rebuild yours with like everything you unlock.
Mm-hmm.
So once you've unlocked everything, it takes a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But at that point, you get to like color and add gloss and choose your weapons. And it's got all that in it, but I would like one that is just focused on the model build. Like you are
Yeah.
right,
That would.
like some of the stuff I see for like the Gundam World Gunpla Championships, where they like add in all the details, or
Mhm.
they have like right pose, or they mix and match parts together.
Yeah.
Like oh man, if I could add just like a Strike Noir and Stargazer together, just
Oh my gosh.
I would love it.
It's great. And then I hope they could also tell you about like the different kind of grades that they have for each like kit.
Yeah, your RG,
Yeah.
MG, you could pick your own stickers.
Yeah.
Oh, metal build.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it would be so good.
Okay, yeah, no, hands down, that would be the ultimate simulator.
Yeah.
you, you get to sand certain parts. You have to, which clippers do you want to use?
Exactly. Yeah. Also filing down the little nibs of plastic at us, because sometimes they can be a little bit bigger.
Sometimes you gotta.
Yeah. But like, I mean, something similar to like my idea, I guess, would be like car mechanic simulator, because you can take apart the cars fully, and they're like all the actual brands of cars like that of today, from like I think Maserati, Lamborghini, stuff like that. Yeah,
okay.
that's all included. You get to find out like it's not like up to current year, because it's from like around what, like 2018 and below, I believe. I'm not sure the years, but I know they released a newer car mechanic simulator. But yeah, they give you kind of like a job, and you'd be like, oh, so find out what's wrong with this car and stuff like that. You could also like use nose clippers. I mean, okay. um you have to find out what's wrong with the car, because they could be like, oh, this just needs an oil change, but there's also something wrong with the battery, and you actually have to go in the hood of the car and take out everything from the car make, in order to get to the like battery itself, or the engine, or whatever problems they tell you and stuff like that. And depending on
Okay.
your work and how thorough you are, You get paid more and all that. It's great because I love taking things apart and
I was gonna say that sounds like
yeah
a lot of fun, and I've
yeah
actually been watching some of that stuff on YouTube lately.
yeah
It's where they just like take it apart and they're like, "Oh yeah, nope, this is rusted through. This has a giant hole in it.
yeah
This part's just missing."
yeah
They're like, "How did it get here?" They're like, "I don't know, but this part's just missing."
yeah yeah. It's that's I think for me right now that's like one of like the ultimate simulators for me, despite like Power Wash, because I do like Power Wash, but like you don't take things apart, I guess. But I just love,
Not
yeah,
yet.
yeah, not yet, yeah. You never know, because they said, yeah, we finished the main storyline, but you know, we have things in store for this game, so just remember that. I guess I was like, okay, I can't wait. Uh,
Oh, good
mhm.
times. All right. Well, I think we are good to cut here for today. I want to thank you so much for stopping in and just chatting with me about all of this fun stuff. It is so much fun. Do you have anything coming like stream wise lately
Mm,
that you would like to plug?
um, well, I'm still playing Power Wash Simulator. So I'm hoping to finish that like the rest of the Lara Croft DLC or expansion, and then I'm gonna get into the Final Fantasy VII one, which is the Midgard. So yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
get into that, and then afterwards I'm gonna continue the rest of the simulators that I started and haven't finished yet. So yeah, yeah.
That sounds good. Well,
Mhm.
everyone here, let me give you a shout out. I think that's right, right?
Oh,
Yeah, there we
yeah,
go.
yeah.
And give her a watch as she streams, and I will be sure to check it out because that sounds like a lot of fun.
Hmm. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it, appreciate it.
All right, everyone, y'all have a lovely rest of the weekend. Yo, you like that? We'll be taking a week off, and then come the start of April, we'll be back with some more guests. So look forward to that.
Nod, nod.
Yeah, nod, nod.
Yeah.
Thank you again, and thank you everyone for coming by to watch and the VOD. Y'all have a lovely day, and I will see all of y'all later. Bye, Q.
Bye bye.